Hello everybody and welcome back to the Monster Madness YouTube channel where we talk all things spooky. And today I am going to be teaching you guys another fantastic trick called Lucky 13. So let's get right into the performance. Okay, so to start off with this trick, this is an impromptu trick, so you can have the deck completely examined and shuffled. So as you can see, I am just giving the deck a couple of riffle shuffles right here. But if you were here with me or your volunteer was here for your trick, they could shuffle the cards as well. Just make sure they are nice and mixed up, and then they would hand the deck back to you. Then you're going to come over here and you're going to write down something that's going to pertain to later in the trick. So I'm just going to go ahead and take a Sharpie. I'm going to go ahead and write something on this piece of paper to myself. Just going to write right here. There we go. You can go ahead and place this and fold this up and put this piece of paper in plain sight for the whole duration of the trick. You can even put the pen on top. Actually, give me a second. I could even put it in the clip of this pen. That pen didn't have a clip, so we'll just leave it there. Okay. So now what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and spread out the deck of cards, and you're going to go ahead and tell them to choose 13 random cards from the middle of the deck, and it really can be 13 random cards. We'll just pull a couple out here. Let's see what we have. Let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I just need 3 more cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, and to make this trick even more random, we're just going to go ahead and gather up the cards here. They could take these cards and shuffle them up, and then you're going to go have them choose 3 random cards from this pile. It doesn't really matter. We'll just choose those 3 for this example. So we had these 3 cards chosen. So we have the King of Diamonds, the 7 of Hearts, and the 3 of Clubs. And I said the number 13 was going to be particularly useful in this trick because we are going to go ahead and count these cards up to 13. Ace being 1 and the King being 13. So we're going to go ahead and take these cards right here. And we're just going to go ahead and King is already 13. So that doesn't need anything. Okay, so 7. We can do 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And 3 is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Then we're going to go ahead and add up all these cards here. Again, this is completely random. These cards were chosen at random, and this deck was shuffled by the spectator. So we're going to go ahead. 13 plus 3 is 16 plus 7 is, let's see, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 23. So we're going to go ahead and lay down 23 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and 23. So you can go ahead and see that we landed on a completely random card from the middle of the deck. Like I said, this is a number 13 trick. So the 13th number 13, got us this card right here, the 4 of Diamonds. And why is this card so important? Well, if you remember back in the beginning of the trick, I actually wrote something down and stuck it underneath this Sharpie right here. If you go ahead and open this up and take a peek, it actually says the 4 of Diamonds. Okay, so this is a pretty cool effect. I'm going to teach you how it's done. It's mostly self-working. There's just a couple things you have to make sure you do. But this trick is really cool and amazing, and I'm going to teach you how to do it right now. So let's get right into the tutorial. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and gather up all of our cards. Again, like I said, this is an impromptu trick. So the cards can go ahead and be thoroughly shuffled, and you can give the spectator the cards to do this. Okay, and we'll just say there, and I can even give the cards maybe a cut or 2. Just mix things up randomly. And when you take them back, you just want to take a peek at the bottom card, and that's going to be the card that you're going to write on the paper, okay? So, an easy way to do that is just to grab the cards like this, just like this, and peek at them real quick. Just peek at them slightly. See, I can see them from my point of view. Okay, so this is the 10 of spades. But if I'm just taking them like this and set it down, they don't really think anything of it, and you're just taking a small peek at the bottom card. So I'm just looking slightly, just tipping them forward like this slightly until I could see the 10 of spades, which is the bottom card. So you can take it and set it down just like that. Now I know that the card's the 10 of spades. You can say you shuffled the cards, and I'm going to go ahead and write something down for the end of the trick. We'll just take my paper from before, and we'll just go ahead and write down the 10 right here. And then draw the spade sign to the best of your ability. Just like that, so it says 10 of spades. And then go ahead and give this paper a fold, and you can put it underneath the clip of the pen for the entirety of the trick. Okay, and then from here, you can give the cards another shuffle yourself, just using a full shuffle, maintaining the 10 of spades on the bottom. You can even give the cards a shuffle like this, just maintaining the card on the bottom. I did a couple of false shuffles I showed you guys. One you could really do is this riffle shuffle, and all you want to do is just make sure the bottom card is being put down first, and then go ahead and incorporate the other cards, just to make it look like things are even more random. You don't have to do this, but you can. And then you're just going to spread the deck face down, and you're going to tell them to take 13 cards from the middle of the deck. And the reason you tell them this is because you do not want them taking the bottom card, which is the 10 of spades over here. So you're going to go ahead and tell them to take 13 cards from the middle of the deck, anywhere they would like, and they're just going to pull some random cards. And it doesn't really matter what the cards are, because this is a mathematical trick. So let's go ahead and see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Okay, and the reason being for this is, one, it makes it seem more random, because now you're going to go ahead and have them mix these up. Excuse me, and then choose, you're going to go have them choose 3 random cards, okay? 2, 3. And then what that's going to do is that's going to leave you in your hand with 10 cards, okay? And what you're going to do now is take these 10 cards and put them on the bottom of the whole deck. So here's the 10 cards in this hand. You're going to go ahead and take the deck and just put it right on top. So now the 10 of spades is in the 10th position from the bottom, okay? You're going to want to make sure that is there, and now do not shuffle the cards after this point, okay? So now you can take your 3 cards and just flip them right here. We got an ace, a 5, and an 8. So you're just going to go ahead and take the deck and explain to them 13. Come up with whatever story you want for the number 13. I just say it's like a lucky number, and I'm going to show you right now why. So you're going to tell them you're going to count the cards up to 13. One being, well, ace being 1, and the king being 13. Jack being 11, or Jack being 11, Queen being 12, you know, and so forth. So basically you're going to do that. So you're going to go, this is a 1, so you're going to go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. The 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then you're going to go ahead and add these up. And put down that number of cards. So you're going to go 8 plus 5 is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 13 plus 1 is 14. So you're going to go ahead and put 14 cards down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And this card right here, the last card that you deal down, is always going to be the 11th card from the top. So this is the 10 of spades. Then you can go ahead and show them that what you've written down over here matches the card that just happened. And it seems so random because there's a lot of choice in this trick, because they can choose the 13 cards and pick 3 cards, and you're laying down random amounts of card because there's no way you can know what these cards were, and then you're adding them up and putting this down, the cards that they chose. It's just so random, but it's really just mathematical, and the way it works is just anything I can't comprehend. But it's a really cool trick, and you'll definitely fool people with this trick. Multiple times you can do this trick and fool them, probably. But yeah, that was the Lucky 13 trick. Also, one more thing I forgot to mention. This is the Zero Gravity deck from Bicycle. Like I always do, I try to use a different deck in every one of my videos. Sometimes I might repeat the same deck of cards, but I like to show you guys that cards don't have to be boring. There's all different kinds of cards out there, so you don't just have to have, you know, like just like plain, just like Bicycle cards. You can have, there's different designs out there. If you would like this deck of cards, link will be down in the description below. But yeah, these are really cool cards. I really like them. And they also have different designs on the faces and stuff. Like this has zero gravity. And some of the cards are different. Like you can see, the kings, like, and the royalty cards have like a bluish tint to them. And some of the other aces as well have some like arrows through the middle and stuff like that. Also, with this deck comes a double-backed card, which can be used in some other tricks as well. I might do a trick with this in the future to show you how you can use this. But that's another reason to buy this deck of cards. Again, link is in the description if you want these cards, and that will about do it for this video. If you like this video, please leave a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button down below, hit those post notifications so you never miss a new video from me, and until next Saturday, stay spooky.